Alrighty, this is that game called Chukkie Egg for the Alpha 1 Spectrum. Excuse me, the ZX Spectrum. But here in America we call it the ZX. And that's actually an interesting story. That's why we never bought this system from the English, because when they wanted to sell it to us, they said, you know, we get this thing called the ZX Spectrum, and the American was like, we don't want that. We want the ZX Spectrum you offered us. And then they said, no, well, we don't have the ZX, we have the ZX Spectrum. And then they said, well, we don't want the ZX, we want the ZX. And so in America, we never bought this system because we thought we didn't know what the words were, I bet. Brew. God damn it. That's actually my backstory that I made up of the ZX Spectrum, so it's not entirely true. They see, I get most of these games working here. It's just that there's this little smudge on the top of the screen. I don't know what it is. Maybe if I can reposition something. But this is actually fun. I got my headphones on here, and it makes some sound and stuff. God, this is just so cool. It's something about it. You know, I'm not partial to the Atari. Don't like those graphics. They don't inspire any imagination for me. It doesn't do much for me. But when I saw this system, I fell in love right away. It reminded me of the first year Nintendo games. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Those first year Nintendo games, like a cross between the Atari and the Nintendo. And you know, to me, that's pretty cool. So this is actually like a system that predates the system that I really like. And there's a lot of games on here that I've seen. Now, you know, of course, the versions of stuff on this, you know, they're not super good graphics and all, but the thing about it is they are excellent, you know, the retro graphics. To me, it's just that perfect blend of Atari and Nintendo. Like I said, you know, I don't care too much for Atari, personally, like, you know, just the graphic-wise and whatnot. But I love that Nintendo. So when you get these, like, arcade-style games here, I think it's really cool. So I'm hoping I get this thing on a clear screen, but you know what? I'm having a good time playing it. I can see my high scores and stuff. Well, I'm having a hard time seeing the high score there, but you know, so I'm having a good time. I'm hoping that Thomas3120 watches this my video soon and sees what I got. Maybe he can tell me something to fix this up, or he can tell me for sure if this is damaged, or if I can expect something like that. Like I said, I'm playing on 120 hertz television right now. That's why these HD TVs can sometimes handle these PAL systems because of the hertz, I believe. At least that's what I was told before I got this by somebody. So rather than like a TV below here, that's a 60 hertz. When I plugged it in there, all it did was recycle the screen over and over. I'm gonna do it, yay! So plugging it on my big 50-inch just recycled the screen over and over, while plugging it on the big TV here got me this really nice view. I did it! I did it! All I do is win, win, win. And then I lost. Yeah, so Mark Berger's helping me right now a little bit, trying to figure out what's going on. He gave me an idea about putting it on a VCR, but that didn't work too well. And I realized, you know, there's not too much wow. See, sometimes sometimes that ladder doesn't match up right. So I tried a few things, but in the long run, the way I look at it is oh, she's supposed to jump there. I'm getting half a screen here. My goal is to figure out what's up with the top there where it says score. So, you know, I'd like to be able to see that part of the... Give me that egg. Oh, I wanted him to move. I get that egg. This game's called Chukkie Egg. There's a game called Chukkie Egg 2. and you go in a candy factory, and there's like 148 rooms in the candy factory, and you got to get different parts and make different things, or a toy factory or something. Looks really cool. Can't wait to get to that game. Well, got another game over. That's Chukkie Egg. So next time we're going to check out Fairlight, and hopefully I can fix this up by then and see what's going on. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.